First, I just want to say thank you for agreeing to talk with me. I won't lie, like yesterday, it was about an hour before I was about to run a press conference thing over in the Union Discord. I see a notification pop up because, like a good nerdy and 64 subscriber, I have a notification bell. I see the video title and I see the thumbnail with the long screenshot from Jvyden, and I'm like, oh no! I was mad because you're not the first.
I've actually seen many videos on Union, and I've got to be honest, they messaged me, whatever, I made a video on it, but they don't stop. They don't stop. They'll make one video on Union shit, and then they'll proceed to make 15 more. There was one YouTube comment describing how Union acts like they're the United Nations, and the people trying to overthrow them act like Nazis from World War II. I thought about that, and it's very true. The only reason I agreed to this was because I wanted to give you a voice as well, instead of just giving everyone else a voice. If you would like, you can go through all the points that I didn't make the points myself, I just copied other people's points, and sort of defend yourselves. The first one was, of course, Union being biased and banning people for very little reason. So how would you like to respond to that accusation?
This is a bad one to start with because I am not able to talk about specifics about moderation. I do want to apologize to everyone affected by moderation. Our moderation is not perfect. I do have good intentions, and I want to try and make everything as safe as it can be. But I do recommend to people who feel that they may have been treated unfairly by our moderation system, there is an appeals form on our website. I'm deeply sorry that I can't explain any further details. I wish that I could.
Now, let's get to the funny stuff before we get to the serious accusation. Why does Union act like they are the United Nations?
So, Union was founded as like this clan alliance in 2009 by some friends of mine.
What clan alliance?
So, just like as you would like Call of Duty or whatever, people just form groups. They get together and they do stuff. What's interesting about Little Big Planet is you can make whatever you want. So it stands to reason people can just make a flag. They can make uniforms and things. And that was a big thing back then. It's not really a big thing anymore. It frankly caused a lot of problems. I mainly talked about how, yeah, that is the Union's history. Doesn't mean that it's all good. Now, the lore and everything that you're talking about, why does it present itself in this way? And really, the only thing I can say is that it's fun.
Fun's unacceptable. You should be working in the private servers. There should be no fun involved. Who the actual hell is making the private servers? Because last time Jvyden was doing it by himself, pretty much. And then he has left. So who's working on it, and how's the progress going recently on that?
Let me start with little misconceptions. It's often cited that Jvyden did all of the work, that it was his project. And I am deeply thankful for all of his contributions. It was open source, so anybody could contribute. And there were
That's what he bitched about to me, Jvyden. He said that, and I quote, "Basically, while Lighthouse is an open source project, the development process is not. It's impossible to see or contribute to the Discord conversation about the development of Lighthouse because it's locked away to only those on the LBP Union team. Basically, not all work is shared, which is an absolute no-go for development. When I was on the team, one of the final things I did was push for a separate development Discord, both to attempt to decouple LBP Union from Lighthouse some more and to share our work more. I tried to fight for this, but M88 Youngling wasn't really having it, instead pushing for a read-only channel inside LBP Union, which helps, but ultimately goes against the entire point. In the end, after lots of arguing, nothing was done, and from what I can tell, the development is still mostly done in that private channel. LBP Union does not understand the spirit of open source." So you're contradicting what Jvyden said. So technically it's open source, but no one can contribute to that. Is that true or not?
So Jvyden said that don't understand the spirit of open source. Things are too closed off, and I strongly disagree. I think that right now, Lighthouse is actually more open source than it ever.
That's a plot twist.
A plot twist. So I'll actually send you a GitHub. There is something that our new lead developer, Slendy, has posed a question to the community on GitHub, which is anyone can access our GitHub repository. The GitHub repository is where all of the code of Project Lighthouse is stored. Anyone can contribute to it by making what's called a pull request. So what you do is you write some code that might solve a particular issue or some other way of contributing to the code. You can talk to people on there. It's like a forum.
Is this a new thing you guys have been doing, or has it been going on for a while? The NP ticket thing.
The NP ticket thing is fairly new. The issue was created 13 days ago.
So it looks like you fixed Jvyden's criticism by coincidence, which is very good. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll put the links to where you can join Union in the description down below. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.